Ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking about something super cool. This is the ZASTAVA ZPAP 85. This is a 10.5 inch 5.56 Serbian AK. But before we start, howdy folks, thank you for tuning in to Gamer Guns. I am your host. What a beautiful day here in wild and wonderful West Virginia. The snow has finally decided to give us a break, and we have been getting some better weather. So what better to do with decent weather than to come out and shoot a little bit. This isn't going to be like a super detailed review. I've only had this rifle for about a week and a half. So I figure I'd give you some of my first impressions, shoot around a little bit, have some fun, just a short little video. Maybe later on down the road, dive deeper into this rifle. But let's go ahead and shoot a little bit more, shall we? Oh yeah. So guys, here we are. It's February of 2026. And honestly, there has never been a worse time to get into AKs. Thankfully, there are still some companies like ZASTAVA, WBP, of course the Wasser 10s, offering affordable, legitimate imports. But the days of the cheap Russian stuff, the Bulgarian stuff that used to be semi-affordable is long behind us. I decided to pick this up because I have yet to own a shorter AK. I've owned several AKs, a couple of Wassers, the dreaded Visca. I've owned an M70, an M77, which is a big boy AK. You have what is called a combo block, your front sight post and your gas block all in one piece, kind of like an A2 front sight post on an AR. You got the krink style booster. What this is for is the barrel is so short, or rather that the gas port is so close to the muzzle end of the barrel that you put this booster on here to aid in an adequate amount of gas going back into the system to cycle everything, make sure it's reliable. Another similar thing to the Krinkov hinge dust cover. YouTube for some reason doesn't like it when you show disassembly on their videos. I did not disassemble it on video. You saw this firsthand. As well as your rear sight, rather than being up here where it typically is on a standard, more traditional AK, it has been moved back on the dust cover. You do have a nice section of Picatinny allowing you to mount your optic of choice. I opted for a cheap holosun. This is the ARO 1.5 mil steel stamped receivers, unlike your traditional AKM would have a 1 mil stamped receiver. Some people say that's a big deal, some people say it's not. Bulged trunnion, so that's cool. These rifles, from my understanding and from research I've done, tend to be very reliable and last people a pretty long time. I remember seeing these about 2 to 3 years back, pretty commonly sub 1,000, right around 1,000, maybe above, give or take. It depends on your location as well. But now the going price for these brand new are around 13 chicken nuggies, as Cloco would say, to 15 chicken nuggies, 1,500 chicken nuggies, that is. So yeah, the price has went up pretty substantially over the years. We're yapping too much. Let's go ahead and load up another mag and shoot a little bit more. After all, this is a shooting channel. We are running some Wolf Steel Case 223. So as you could probably tell by watching me shoot there, that this is a very soft, very pleasurable firearm to shoot. This pistol does come standard with a Picatinny end plate here, which is very nice. It also comes with this SB Tactical folding brace. I'm not a huge fan of the aesthetic on the SB Tactical braces for AKs anyways. They make some really nice braces for ARs. But on this AK, it'll do for now. Did swap the grip for a US Palm grip, which is really nice. I think it looks well as well. It's very comfortable. Mags are kind of a pain for these. Luckily, one of my local shops has a bunch of these ZASTAVA Z mags, and I picked up quite a few yesterday. From my understanding, the Polish mags will also work. AC Unity mags, some people's had some good luck out of those. The PSA mags, believe it or not, are supposed to be pretty decent in these. Well, let's go ahead and shoot a little bit more and we'll close this out. Just a short little video today, guys, talking about something cool that I recently picked up. Last mag, I always forget that safety. Okay, guys, this has been the ZASTAVA ZPAP 85. Pretty cool little pistol. Pick one up if you have the extra dough. AKs are really fun, but I'm pretty happy with this. I definitely want another one. I would like to get its bigger brother, the ZPAP 92 in 7.62 by 3.9. I think that would be a good little pair to have in the collection. We'll see how it does in the long term. Stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button if you are curious to see that, and hope you all have a great day. Guys, if you haven't clicked off yet, here's a little bit of food for thought. Proverbs 15:17, better is a dinner of herbs where love is, rather than a stalled ox and hatred therewith. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Y'all have a great day.